How are we, guys?
Sound.
All right. This is the new podcast show, and it's myself, Nick T, and Mark O'Donoghue. We'll be coming in your ears every week.
Yeah, but only if you remember the listener comes first.
Yeah. Right. Subject. Go on, Mark, kick in.
Yeah, so we all three of us did the East Drive, the Poltergeist house about a week ago. So
Fred.
we could talk about Fred and his gang.
His gang.
His gang.
They all ran off when we got there.
I was going to say, Fred didn't even show up when we were there. Or did he?
Yeah. What did you think of it, Mark? I know you got a lot of stuff, didn't you? Really?
Well, it's the second time I've been there. The first time we didn't really get anything. I was with Nick C at that time as well. But yeah, we were there for 12 hours, weren't we? So the stuff that I got sort of happened within an half an hour period. So it wasn't a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of stuff in that half hour.
Yeah. I struggled with East Drive this time and the last time. How many times have we done it? 3 times?
I think I've done it. I don't know whether I've been 3 times, but I've definitely done it twice.
Yeah. But that was my last time there.
I'm not going again. I'm glad I've been, don't get me wrong.
I'm not going again.
What activity we got, what results we've got from the experiments we were doing, I feel as though we could have got same results anywhere.
Yeah, it was. All the activity was from the Estes method.
And we did it at some other experiments and we got a bit of something from, but I personally didn't get anything from the building. That was just me. I'm not saying anybody else did.
No, I didn't.
You know what I mean? You got a few things that you thought were paranormal, didn't you?
Yeah. It's literally. I was getting nothing from the building again, which I didn't the first time. It was more a build-up the first time on the way, travelling to there. Felt a bit apprehensive and stuff, but this time I didn't. And I didn't get anything inside the building. It just had a different, natural feel to it, like any other house. But when you were doing that Estes, Nick T was on the actual spirit box and he was saying something about the stair rail, so I said I'll go out there on top of the stairs, so get my camera on the actual stairs, and it felt a bit weird looking down because it was like a little bit distorted at the bottom of the stairs, like a little shadowy, but I kept getting it in the corner of my eye. Not every time I looked directly at it, I couldn't see anything, and it didn't feel weird then. When Nick T started saying about angry and all these angry voices coming through the spirit box, and then the pushchair that I was standing next to went down the stairs, at first I thought, I must have knocked it because I was panning my little DJI camera around, because I just swapped it from my right hand to my left hand. So obviously it was on a little monopod sort of selfie stick thing, and so when I swapped it to my left hand was above the right hand, so there was about 5-6 inches underneath, and as I was panning it around, the pushchair sort of went down the stairs, but my feet were firmly fixed, and I thought I caught it with me sort of selfie stick. So the initial response was, oh shit, I've just knocked the pushchair down the stairs, but then Callum started saying it wasn't you, and I looked down at my selfie stick and I thought, it couldn't have been me. My stick's nowhere near the top of the pushchair, because it's only a little kiddie's pushchair.
I know, he's me debunking Ed now.
Yeah.
But you were standing very close to it.
Yeah,
and you've only got to walk up them stairs and they all move.
Yeah, and to be fair, the pushchair, the front wheels were sort of quite close.
Right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. It's all right, we're just looking at the video. Is this the Ghost on Trent video or ours?
No, this is
It's just somebody
YouTube.
else's. I don't know who it is.
Oh, right, yeah.
just on YouTube.
Sorry, we're just looking at the video on YouTube.
Yeah, so the stair, because it's going to be on my video when I'm premiering it, but you'll be able, as I'm walking towards the pushchair, as I first go out there, you can actually see how close the front wheels were.
Right on the edge.
But the thing is, when I heard something, and then I looked down, and the pushchair, it literally missed the first 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah.
Now, if I'd knocked it, but there was no way it could have reached, but if I'd knocked it, it would have just rolled off the top step, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but was you quick enough to see them two steps when it was falling?
Yeah, because
You didn't actually catch it till it came out of your vision.
Well, I actually heard something like it sounded like somebody kicking the pushchair or something, like a tap, and I looked down.
That was it. That was you kicking it. Wasn't it?
No, but I looked down, and I could just catch it sort of coming up. It was like
Yeah, I've seen the video. Yeah,
the velocity of it was quite.
I've seen your video on YouTube, Mark's.
Yeah.
What's it called? Mark's
Random Curiosities channel.
Ooh.
But yeah, but what made it what built it up was Nick T still on the spirit box. He started laughing.
Yeah, I said that, didn't I?
And then he was saying it was me. And then you said something, no way. And Marie says, have you just pushed that pushchair down the stairs? And then Nick said, yes. And it's like all that. The feeling I got from that, I was starting getting a bit nervous then, because it was like the realisation is, was like some sort of poltergeist activity.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've only just seen that. That's the downside of when you do the Estes.
Yeah,
because I only hear one side of the conversation.
Yeah.
And that's my own, and half the time I'm just shouting out random stuff.
There's some good stuff actually when you see all of it. You sort of pick on me a bit.
Do I?
Yeah. I got picked on. That's it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my ghost box and go home. I said.
He was calling you stupid.
Yeah. Oh, you're stupid.
What did he say at first? You dickhead or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
So Fred knows,
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, again, it was the Estes method, and
we could have done that in my bongo or anything, couldn't we? Or in the fields, and I know some of the questions were headed towards East Drive.
But it was like
I was asking and stuff like that,
Yeah, it was like a conversation between you two, and bear in mind that Nick T can't hear a word that you're saying. That was quite surreal, but that was mainly when Nick T went to the middle bedroom, the parents' bedroom. He wasn't really getting anything from the small bedroom.
Well, if I felt anything in that house at all, I think I was a bit more aware of the middle bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever felt anything in that small bedroom. But that's supposed to be there.
Yeah, I was in Diane's bedroom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the toilet was all right, where the dad died.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything there either.
I thought you were going to say you had a poo or something.
Yeah, I did actually have a poo before we left.
Yeah.
There you go, I pooed in East Drive's toilet.
I nearly crapped in the toilet when the REM pod went off when I was walking past it.
So you put that in there. It's in the doorway of the bog. Yeah, I'm glad we've been, though, again, together.
Yeah.
I mean, I shan't be going back again.
No.
But I think just for the history of the place, of what allegedly happened, late 60s, early 70s. See, I mean, even that story, you can only go by what the family have said, because it was never actually investigated why the activity was taking place. It was they were only interviewed after all the activity had stopped.
Wasn't the police involved at the time, though? And it was in a newspaper.
It was in newspaper clippings, but no, like on the M field where the SPR went and investigated. There's none of that. So
Yeah, because Colin, was it Wilson?
Wilson, yeah.
He didn't go till the early 80s.
Well, it was actually a young lad, an historian that actually found out about the case and interviewed him before Colin Wilson went.
Yeah, but was that like within a year or two?
Yeah, about 1980, I think, something like that.
When did Poltergeist happen? In the 60s?
First of all, it started late 60s, but then it did nothing. I think it come back 72, but not for long.
Because with the other, when it was first built, there was another family, a young man, young woman in it with a young toddler or something.
Right.
And wasn't there something happening then, and that's why they swapped with the Pritchards?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. Somewhere down the line where I've read about it, they actually swapped houses. But they wish they never did.
But the stuff didn't actually happen with the Pritchards till they were moved in for about 6-7 years. What did it? Something like that.
Like I say, it was late 60s. They all went on holiday and left Philip at home with his nan,
yeah.
And that's when it started. And then they came back from holiday and it just stopped. And it was about another 5 years after that where it actually started affecting Diane.
Yeah.
That's when Fred showed himself, apparently. So, I don't know. But like I say, there's no SPR investigation in it. There's nothing, is there?
No. It's obviously too late now, because even with that pushchair incident that happened last week, it's like...
The pushchair gate.
Yeah.
Pushchair gate.
It's like everything I know about...
Pushchair gate, sorry. The pushchair gate.
Everything I know about poltergeists, it just doesn't add up, but... Obviously, you know more about poltergeists. You've done a lot more research than me, but it seems like poltergeists are very short-lived
Yeah.
and very sort of sporadic.
It's a very weird story, really, for how long it's supposed to have. I've never heard of one being there, then coming back. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't even know. Nobody knows anyway, do they?
No.
The issue I have, though, is if you were saying, well, say if you were saying that pushchair went down on itself, it was pushed by a poltergeist, why didn't it push you down the stairs instead of the front?
Oh,
Well, that was my thought after. I thought, damn, what if... Because, I've got no balance as it is, But...
listen, it might have done it, but I've got a problem with a little light thing with wheels on it on a creaky floor at the top of the stairs,
Close to the edge as well.
you know. So
See, if that had happened, but Nick didn't start laughing and start saying it was me and I'm angry, that's why I pushed it or whatever, then if you take that out, the Estes out of it, I would have thought, it's naturally fell down the stairs. So it was just a combination of everything that made me question whether it was some sort of spirit pushing it down.
okay,
Valid point there, more.
so it's your fault then.
Well, I thought, yeah.
But not only that, because Callum was actually standing, not next to me, but next to the baby's room, looking towards me because the cameras. And he said, it wasn't me.
Seeing your feet there from there, would he?
Well,
It was pitch black.
To be honest, it definitely wasn't my feet, because my feet was, firmly on the floor. I was just moving my torso and me sort of right arm and left arm.
So you windmilled it. Is that what you're saying?
Windmilled it.
Hey, I hope it was something. You know.
Yeah, but it's like, you for somebody, if I was an observer to that, watching the YouTube, I would have thought, it was obviously set up, or but
I'll be honest with you, mate. We've watched your video and it looks like somebody's pushed it down the stairs, but we know that you haven't.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
And it wasn't somebody else.
No,
no. In fact, when they showed the full video, we actually pan the camera to where my feet were, and bear in mind that I hadn't moved me left foot at least.
Oh, have you actually got the moment it come off the step?
Only the camera is just above where so you can actually see the pushchair going down.
That clip you've put on, that short clip, is that where it starts?
But obviously, what I'm sort of premiering tonight is the whole of the Estes when I'm in the actual bedroom. Yeah. When I go out to the top of the stair, I've not done any cuts whatsoever.
So you've actually got. God, I hope you got it actually going down the stairs.
I've got it going down the stairs, but not the initial.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can actually hear something, which is what I heard, and then you can see my camera jolt a little bit after you hear that, because I was like, oh, shoot me a little bit. But yeah, it was like it's hard to explain because I know that I didn't kick it down. I automatically thought that my selfie stick had actually touched it or something, touched the handle, but where my selfie stick was, because bear in mind that the actual pushchair handles are literally, about 18 inches off the floor?
Yeah, just for everybody listening, now we've actually got this little clip up here, what's already put on. I've just gone too far.
So you can tell by that it went at some force.
Oh, you give it a good kick, yeah. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we all actually, for everybody listening, out of millions of listeners,
millions.
We did all actually witness the thing going down the stairs, except for Nick because he was plugged into the Estes. So he didn't know what was going on.
But Callum had the best sort of view because he was standing looking towards me because obviously he was looking at the cameras and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is that it went down the stairs, so definitely,
but went down, you can tell from that, it went down at some sort of force.
Yeah.
Gravity.
And
gravity,
I think
I don't think you believed in gravity.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, if I fell off the top step slow, I'd sooner go quick down, wouldn't I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you get to the bottom.
Until I reach the bottom, then slow down.
The only thing say as I was padding round, maybe I leaned forward on my left foot because obviously my toes were literally on the edge of the step.
Them watch were really creaky. They weren't the stairs and everything. You'd never sneak up on somebody on them, would you?
No.
Because they made that much noise and they moved like so.
And I don't think you can actually hear a creak on the video, so
can't on this one because I've muted it.
Yeah.
But well, we'll listen to it when it premieres later.
Yeah.
After we've watched the golf. But yeah, so what you're saying is Fred still there then?
Well, you weren't saying Fred, were you? Were you saying Tom or Tommy or something, or Jim? Or
Jimmy
was there, but we have had Tom through a couple of last 2 or 3, haven't we?
Yeah.
Tommy, yeah.
But he was the one who was getting angry.
Nick, that was. I don't know. You mentioned Jimmy on Diane's bed, but when you went into the middle room, we didn't actually get a name, did we? It was just somebody.
You got somebody named Tom, because Marie was calling out the members who were there, because somebody named Tom or something who was there.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said, Tom, Nick repeated Tom.
Right.
Which was a bit weird.
Sorry.
And Marie said, well, what's your name? And he said Tom again.
Right. See, I suppose that's a downside for you doing that. Even though it's an upside for us, you have to watch it back, don't you?
Yeah. And I don't always get it, so I have to watch marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whistle, I thought that was quite interesting.
I've actually heard that on your video, which is pretty, that is pretty good, unless it was Callum whistling.
No, it wasn't Callum. I thought it was Nick.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
But Callum was looking into the bedroom, because you were in the middle bedroom at this stage, weren't you?
Yeah, and there was definitely nobody in our room.
Yeah.
We heard it from our room, we heard it.
Yeah. It was loud whistle. Even I heard it, and I'm deaf.
Where did you think it come from?
I thought it was from you.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't me.
But you were saying something straight after on what you picked up on yesterday's, and it's like, because that's...
It was that good.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a person, if it wasn't one of us whistling, then it was probably the best...
Yeah.
What's the word for it? Disembodied whistle I've heard.
What's the difference between a disembodied whistle and a normal whistle?
Well, you can hear it, can't you?
Yeah. No, if
In
you
real
can hear a
time.
normal
In
whistle.
real time.
the whistle comes out of a body, whereas the other whistle doesn't.
Yeah, it's dist. Yeah. I think they call disembodied noises and voices what you can hear with your own ears instead of catching them on an EVP.
Yeah, but it was caught on the...
No, what I'm saying is we heard it real time as well.
Yeah.
I heard it with my own ears,
Yeah.
but it was caught on, which is good.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it was Callum. No.
But the same thing happened at Gressley Hall when we went the other month.
Yeah, I wasn't Callum, he wasn't there. Or was he?
No, it was just us four. Me,
yeah.
you two, and Marie.
Yeah.
And there was a definite whistle then as well.
Yeah.
Have you got that on?
Yeah. I'll have to...
I think there's a phantom whistler
Yeah. I'll have
following us
to...
round.
Yeah. I bet it was
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to have to go through all my old footage because I've got how long have I been doing investigating with you? About 10 years.
Yeah.
And you haven't gone through it yet?
No, to be honest,
to
be honest,
I've got 10 years of what's it?
I've got this old SSD here. I plugged it into my iPad recently, and I thought, oh, God, all this, I've not even gone through it from the farm and stuff like that, and all these other ghosts.
Oh, no, he's advertising there, £10 a night and £5 for electric.
That's why I showed you.
15 quid, that ain't bad, is it? Plugged in.
When we went home.
And it'll be on that big field right by the woods.
Yeah.
So that could be a decent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
Just going to say I'm up for that because there was quite a lot of activity there.
Yeah, it was alright there, wasn't it?
Even in the fields, there was a lot of stuff like K2s going off.
Yeah, well, if we can try and get in that corner of the field, right by where the woods, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But try and make it when it's warm.
You got plug in, plug in,
Plug.
in.
Yeah, plug in there.
An electric heater.
That's it, see. You want to...
50,000 kilowatt.
Mind you, if you got
Well, it's warm. You sat there with a t-shirt on last time we went out. It was freezing. I was all wrapped up and everything. You had a t-shirt on.
that was
Cannock.
Doggers
Was
Lane Cannock.
Yeah, Doggers Lane, Cannock.
yeah. Thought it was the one where we went up the Roaches.
Oh, that was cold.
Yeah, that was cold.
Yeah. But I didn't realise you were
Yeah,
camping
yeah.
all night. Didn't take me bed.
No. When I say we're getting in the camper vans, I might as well just gone in my car, really. You did actually, didn't you?
Well,
You
yeah.
took your bed out.
I was just going to say, because I've just got a car that it's got one of them boot jumps, I think they call them. Do you like these Project Fear?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I like these.
Not bad.
They get a lot of stick because they're like one of the top ones, aren't they? Like that,
Who?
I don't watch many of them.
don't you?
No,
I do.
Very little. I just think they're all not great.
I think these are
I was going to
entertaining.
say rubbish, but I won't say rubbish.
No.
No, they aren't very sort of realistic in the paranormal thing because there was one episode where they were in this big building and they could hear footsteps and he automatically said, oh, that's a real person. But how can you tell between ghost footsteps and a real person's footsteps? Because they sound the same, don't they?
To be fair, when they first started doing it, they weren't after finding anything. They were scaring each other. They were just putting themselves in in a scary location on their own, and seeing how long they could last, weren't they? But obviously now,
always locked himself in one of the mortuary beds, and I'd get too claustrophobic for something like that. But yeah, I do watch Project Fear. I do like them.
Alright, oh, just because it was early.
No one is early. I think you got to experience it, don't you? You can't. No matter who you watch, if people watch it, like we're just on about that pushchair.
Yeah.
You had to be there, because anybody watching that just say, "Oh, Mark's pushed it down the stairs."
Yeah.
We were there, and we even say Mark pushed it down the
stairs. I didn't say he pushed it down.
I was just going to say that's on the actual thing. I've not cut anything out.
I never said you did that. I said you kicked it down.
Marie says something about standing too close as well. But
I think, but I don't know. I didn't see. So
as I say, at the time, it was a combination of that happening. Callum saying I was nowhere near it, because I was just about to say I don't think it was me who touched that, because I looked down and thought, how have I touched that? And Callum said it wasn't Mark, and then Nick started laughing, saying it was me. That
was a weird thing. That he started laughing when it was going on the stairs.
And then he said something about a pushchair, and Marie says something like, "Yeah, why did you push the pushchair down the stairs?" And he says, "Because I'm angry or something." You'd have to watch it, but another weird thing was, Callum heard something. He was standing next to me later on, in between me and the doorway you lot away, and he was pointing towards a small bedroom. So it says something about, "Can you hear that sound? It's coming from there." And then Nick says, "You're pointing at me," or something like that. And obviously, I don't think you could see what Callum was doing, because I think your door was shut. And you says, "What do you mean pointing at you?" Says, "In the small room." But just before that, Callum was pointing at the small room.
See, the problem I had I was recording you doing that. My memory was full of everything, and it went off. So I haven't got it. But you've got all that, haven't you?
Yeah, on my Osmo, my night vision camera. I don't know what it is. But me thermal, which I've actually added the picture-in-picture on my thermal, on the actual footage, so you'll see all the thermal stuff tonight. That worked tonight, fine. Because at Gressley Hall, didn't get anything, did that? No. We got a lot of stuff on the thermal, but none of it recorded.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, my night vision camera, again, I've plugged in one of them microphones. It's got no buttons. It's one of them... like a boom mic, but it's not a very expensive one, but it's a very popular one. And it's just plug and play, and I plugged it in. Got no sound again.
Right.
So I don't know if there's a setting on the camcorder, because it's just a cheap generic camcorder.
I don't know.
But it kept switching itself off as well when we were in that bedroom. When we first started yesterday, I was pressing the button, and it kept switching itself off. So I thought, oh, sorry, it's just had me Osmo and me thermal camera for most of it. But yeah, I took it into the shed later on when we were doing the Estes downstairs in the coal shed. And yeah, I've got the video footage in the thermal, but I've got no sound. So I don't know what's up with it.
Spooky stuff on a spooky night.
So it's not me, it's
I don't know.
Paranormal.
I beg to differ.
But yeah, because it was exactly the same issue with that other. Getting the police.
The police, the paranormal police.
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
So that was your drive then. It was crap.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's, if you're into the paranormal, it's somewhere you've got to go.
You've got to go because
it's like a museum, isn't it?
It's like a tick box for a paranormal place.
Yeah.
But I've been twice now. I might have been 3 times. It's that good, I can't remember. No. But don't get me wrong, I had a good night.
Yeah.
But that's it for me for there.
Unless... It was a good laugh, though. I had a good laugh.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think if I got like a million subscribers and stuff, I'd go do a lone vigil in there or something.
Why have you got that?
Eh?
Why, if you got 1 million subscribers?
Instead of start getting paid.
Oh, right.
It's quite expensive, isn't it? There.
I suppose, yeah.
Everywhere's expensive.
Yeah, that's why you have to go in groups of like 10.
And that's the other thing as well. You can't really do. I don't think you can in a little house like that. There only needs to be a couple of you.
Yeah, even though the rest of the group were like really great because there's 3 people that had never even met before, and obviously they all. But because you can get people that are all. Oh, I was watching a YouTube video. I think it was yesterday on East Drive, and there was about 10 people there, and we were all talking at the same time and trying to table tipping. And it all. I had to switch it off after a few minutes.
Do you like table tip?
Well, it was doing me head in because everybody was talking at the same time. And
who was that with?
I don't know, to be honest.
And was it tipping the table?
No.
Were they tipping it?
There was nothing tipping it.
Were they touching the tip of the table?
If I was there, I would have kicked it.
Oh dear.
Right, so that's East Drive taken care of. We won't be going back in the near future.
Unless Mark gets 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, when Mark gets 1 million subscribers, he'll go on his own.
I think that worked at Gressley Hall when there was just 4 of us, so 3 or 4 is the maximum, I think, for an invest.
Yeah.
Because there's too much... You know, you hear a whistle like we did, and you think, well, there's 8 other people or 9 other people in here, you know, and so many people you don't know, you've never met before. It's like if you hear any knocks with the Cody and Satori sort of issues.
Hang on now, I've watched this back and forth, don't bring us into this. What's it?
But it's like everybody's sort of thinking about knocks now.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, can somebody do that thing with the foot? Because obviously quite a few people can now. Because the Ouija brothers, he took his, I think it's Steve from the Ouija brothers, he took his young kids, and his lad, he was about 12, he was doing it.
That was at East Drive, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was at East Drive, yeah. He was doing it exactly as, you know, how Cody was debunked. But yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm on the fence with it. They've actually brought a few more videos out, haven't they, Cody and Story, where they've done it barefooted with the kneeling on chairs and stuff. So it's like the debunk is what I've been watching. It's they're debunking, but they're just saying how it's possible that they could have done it. They haven't said that it's definitely done it that way.
You don't know unless you're there anyway, do you?
No, exactly.
You can't. Nobody believes anything unless you're there.
Yeah, and I believe you have to pay tens of thousands of dollars to go in that. Is it the Amityville House or is it?
No, it's the Conjuring House.
The Conjuring House, yeah.
People go there when you've got 1 million.
When you've got 1 million.
Yeah, very expensive.
Yes. There's a lot of pence.
Yeah.
So what's next for us?
Next.
I saw a UFO again the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't, Nick.
I did, yeah. Just hovering, right in the middle of where I live. Just coming up the street, waiting for traffic, and right in front of me, just hovering in the air. Silver ball, metallic, shining. I goes down, are you ready for this, listeners? I goes down, forget my camera, my phone, looks back up, gone. Didn't see it fly off or nothing, just disappeared.
Yeah.
but it was exactly the same thing as what me and Nick have seen previously. Yeah, honestly, yeah. It was ace.
I think that's what my next thing's going to be is UFO. I want to go to the
Aversham, is it?
Rendlesham.
Well, the Rendlesham, but I'm
Rendlesham,
going to
that's it.
do first the one in Stafford, near Stafford. Is it Ranton? 1954, October 21st.
I've seen that woman being interviewed. Is that where?
That's
Yeah.
Well,
She said she saw somebody with blonde hair,
that's
golfers pole over her head.
Well, I found the place where
That link you sent me wouldn't load in.
Well, I tried after.
I've got the village up
Yeah.
and everything, but have you got the actual address, the farmhouse?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
And I'm going to take my drone up and try and recreate where she said she saw it, so we can see.
Yeah.
What?
I have got a video clipping of watched of it, and it shows the film of it, but whether it's the same now as it was in the 50s, I don't know.
It's grade 2 listed building, so
so it will be. It'll do the same.
It's a black and white building.
It's right on the corner, isn't it? I think.
Because I've only seen it from the air, from Google Images. But I'm gonna go fly my drone around and just take some footage and have a look.
It'd be nice if we could find somewhere to park up and spend the night.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Around there. It's only. I know exactly where it's at. I know the village.
Yeah.
Well, if you put Ranton, Stafford, and the point where it puts the pin, it nearly puts the pin on the lane of where the house is down the bottom of the lane.
Right,
because the farm, it's on its own.
Right, okay.
And it's called Vicarage Farm.
Oh, is that what it's called?
And it's called Vicarage Farm.
Okay, cool.
And it's a grade 2, so.
So it will still look the same then?
It'll still be the same, black and white. Black and white building.
Very good. Yeah, we'll have to go there then, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know when you want to go.
Well, it's only Stafford, so we can go soon.
Whenever.
Right, we're off. See you later.
No, I was actually going to go this morning.
Was you?
Dead. The sun was out. It was great morning this morning.
You didn't?
No, couldn't be asked. I went out last night, didn't I? So.
Oh yeah, that's it. So you decided old you had a bit. I can go.
I had a few beers. I had to go pick my car back up. Yeah.
Good. So.
I think we'll leave it at that, eh?
So that was the first one of many to come. Just breaking easy.
Yeah. Break you in, Mark, eh?
Break me in.
Okay then. That's it then. GB, bye. See you later.
Good night for now.
Yeah, bye everyone.